Hello everyone, my name is Minnie Sethi. I hope you all are staying healthy. Today we are going to talk about World Bank and International Monetary Fund. As we know, during Great Depression between 1929 to 39 and World War II between 1939 to 45 created very adverse impact on our economy. During war, our so many physical and human capital was destroyed. Every country want to recover from this situation. That's why an international monetary conference was convened in July 1944 at Bretton Woods. And this conference is also known as the Bretton Woods Conference. This conference was attended by representatives of 44 countries, and during conference they decided to set up two institutions. First institution is International Bank for Reconstruction and Development, or we can say that World Bank. Second institution is International Monetary Fund. One by one we discuss about each. First of all, we are going to talk about World Bank. An official name of World Bank is International Bank for Reconstruction and Development. World Bank is international bank that provide financing, advice and research facilities to developing countries. And main objective of World Bank to improve condition of countries from the harmful effect of World War II, especially for underdeveloped countries. And World Bank provide low interest loans and interest free credit, and World Bank do not operate for profit motive. And headquarter of World Bank is in Washington, USA, and establishment date of World Bank is July 1944. Now we are going to talk about World Bank Group. There are 5 organizations that are part of World Bank, and these organizations are called World Bank Group. First organization is International Bank for Reconstruction and Development. In short, we can say the IBRD. IBRD is official name of World Bank, and establishment date is 1944. And IBRD provide financial and advisory services to countries. And the mission of IBRD is reduce poverty and build prosperity in developing country. Second organization is International Development Association in 1960. This is also part of World Bank, and this organization provide grants and low interest to underdeveloped country. Means this organization provide zero to low interest rate to underdeveloped country. Next organization which is part of World Bank, the International Finance Corporation 1956. This is largest development institution, and this institution focus on private sector in developing country. And main mission of this institution improve the lives of people in developing country by investing in private sector. Next organization which is part of World Bank, the Multilateral Investment Guarantee Agency 1988, and this agency helped to smooth the flow of foreign investment. Means this agency promote foreign direct investment. Last organization which is part of World Bank, International Center for Settlement of Investment Dispute in 1966. Sometime dispute arises among investor, and this institution help to resolve conflict among state and nations of other state. Now we are going to talk about objectives of World Bank. Reconstruction and development. Main objective of World Bank to improve condition of countries from the harmful effect of World War II. Provide a long run capital. World Bank not only do reconstruction and development but also provide financial assistance for education, for poverty reduction, for environmental protection, etc. Next is ensure effective and successful implementation of development project. There are so many development projects which are working under World Bank, and World Bank ensure effective and successful implementation of these development projects. World Bank encourage private investment in underdeveloped country. World Bank promote international trade. World Bank help to maintain the equilibrium in BOP. As we know, disequilibrium in BOP arises when import are more than export, but World Bank try to maintain equilibrium in BOP. World Bank provide zero to low interest loans to underdeveloped country. World Bank establish peacetime economy. World Bank try to convert a wartime economy into peacetime economy. And last objective of World Bank is ensure environmental sustainability. World Bank provide financial assistance to those countries which are doing task of environmental protection. Now we are going to talk about International Monetary Fund. In short, we can say the IMF. IMF came into existence 27 December 1945 as a result of Bretton Woods Conference, as we earlier discussed. Currently, it has 190 member countries, and headquarter of IMF is in Washington, USA. And the mission of these institutions are secure financial stability, facilitate international trade, reduce poverty, and promote sustainable economic growth. Now we will see structure of IMF. Structure of IMF include board of governors, ministerial committees, and executive board. Board of governor is the highest decision making body of IMF, and the board of governors are appointed by his or her respective member countries. And board of governor of IMF and board of governor of World Bank both normally meet once in a year during IMF and World Bank annual meeting. Second is Ministerial Committee. Ministerial Committee include International Monetary and Financial Committee and Development Committee. An International Monetary and Financial Committee mainly manage International Monetary Fund and give advice to Board of Governors. And Development Committee is joint committee, means this Development Committee give advice to both Board of Governor of IMF and Board of Governor of World Bank. Last is Executive Board. Executive Board consists 24 members plus Managing Director who is Board Chairman, and Executive Board conduct daily business of IMF. Now we will see objectives of IMF. IMF provide monetary help to their members countries. IMF ensures stability in foreign exchange rate. During World War II, exchange rate was fluctuating so much and it was creating so many obstacles in international trade, but IMF ensures stability in foreign exchange rate. Promote international trade. IMF promote international trade by removing all obstacles in the way of international trade. Next is maintain equilibrium in BOP. As we know, deficit balance of payment is very harmful for the growth of any country. But IMF try to maintain equilibrium in BOP. Next is help member during emergency. IMF help their member country during emergency by providing them short time period loans. And IMF help in profitable investment in capital. IMF mainly help rich countries so that they can invest in poor country. Obviously, if investment in poor country will increase, then output, employment, income will also increase. Now we are going to talk about functions of IMF. IMF mainly have three functions: regulatory function, financial function, and consultative function. Regulative function means IMF regulate exchange rate. Whenever any country become member of IMF, they have to declare value of their currency in terms of gold or dollar. Then IMF fix maximum or minimum value for their currency. Next is financial function. IMF provide loans and credit facilities to their members countries so that they can correct disequilibrium in balance of payment. Last is consultative function. Consultative functions are related to advice, suggestion or recommendation. Whenever member country face any problem, then IMF provide them advice. IMF also give them technical assistance. That means IMF give them expertise and training so that they can make effective policies. So this is all about World Bank and IMF. I think you got it, and thank you so much for watching this video. Bye, take care.